yang dari 17 laga hanya mengumpulkan kurang dari 10 poin, mereka bisa lolos dari degradasi dan kali ini akan coba dihentikan rekor tersebut oleh Chris Wilder.
Dan langsung saja pemirsa, kita simak bersama kick off pertama di pekan ke-8.
Wholesale changes for the visitors as Chris Wilder takes charge for his fourth match. 6 alterations in all and a reversion to a 5-man defence. Wes Foderingham has let in more goals than any other Premier League keeper this season in all competitions. 10 wins in their last 13 in the Premier League. Just 3 defeats in league competition on their travels at Newcastle, Liverpool and Nottingham Forest. Cameron Archer, the most auspicious of starts. DRB is tricked. Free kick.
Absolutely right. Crouching down to really
changes the angle for Dina.
Certainly what you class as on.
In looks for Ollie Watkins and Foderingham times his advance well.
Just back to say that it's a very solid back line. Almost Watkins been able to penetrate it over.
This is Bailey. Now DRB just ran out of room.
Nice movement, wasn't it?
Towards Watkins. Was there a push in there? Questions being asked more by the fans than the Villa players. We saw on our screen a few moments ago, rather earlier than it was notified to the crowd in the stadium. That ooh was a response to it going. Oh, there was another scramble there and more players hitting the deck. It's cleared away by Norwood.
There's a challenge at the back post. There's also, however, there may be a second phase to it with regards to whether an arm was involved from a Sheffield United point of view.
Seen so far, it's really difficult to see how Sheffield United are likely in. Douglas Luiz and demanded a smart stop from Foderingham. Now Ramsey and Laroussi back to fight. Baldock, and it's given us a foul. If not a free header, then certainly the potential for a very dangerous header from Ezri Konsa. Andre Brooks demanding a block out.
Injections from a playing staff point of view. So that Sheffield United in recent years haven't spent money they have. It's whether they've spent the money wisely, because looking at a team in
Kings tracks back with him. It's a case for offside here, and indeed Ben Slimani is. Same territory, nearly the same outcome. There's Luiz. McGinn, out off the shin. Very good defensive leap, but only out as far as McGinn. Ins for Ramsey, for Diaby. And Bogle's kept it alive, and McGinn is close to a piece of emergency defending as Villa have had to produce.
Brooks completely on his heel.
Here's Cash again. Possibilities for Aston. DRB. Dina with the tackle. And Bogle. Here's Longley. Douglas Luiz. And Ezri Konsa. Dina. Fired against Bogle and out for a corner.
Really good patient build-up by
back. Not once, not twice by Watkins. But down he goes. Bailey having a go at him, and eventually down he goes, and Bailey will be booked.
The officials, a job that, honestly speaking, gets harder and harder as the weeks progress.
Watkins, give and go. Cash. Here's Cash. Ramsey who came to attack it, and Watkins won it back. Ollie Watkins, chance, goal. Leon Bailey. Sheffield United buckle at last. It's taken almost an inch of a holding offence, and he's sending Anthony Taylor across to the screen.
Well, if it's outfit...
No, holding confirmed, no goal.
It's right, it might get boost from the crowd. It's absolutely 100. Game's got to be won.
And here is Bogle. DRB. Swept out by DRB. Here's Gustavo Harmer. And it's very clearly a foul. That was Austin Trusty. It wasn't a great header. There are more questions being asked about Checked complete. Cash. Bailey. Chase, and he's got the pace of trouble, Conser. And it's well struck by Ollie Norwood.
Certainly a great technician.
Again. And Fotheringham comes out and puts the anchors on. Next moment of convenience. There's Watkins. Here's Lowe. Oh, and that was a devilish ball in, and it took a slice touch that could have taken it anywhere. Archer is within range. So too is Ollie Norwood. And Duran and Robinson. And he's certainly made contact because you can see the wound. It's a moot point. Here's Harmer. Harmer's done well. Archer's done even better. And this is an act of grand larceny by the
Why on earth is nobody picking up Cameron Archer? We said Harmer may come on the pitch to give some form of creation. He's done exactly that.
Rescue mission for Aston Villa. And there is Moreno, and it's a good save by Fotheringham.
Can't switch off.
Please. Into a lovely area, and there's the equaliser. Zaniolo.
There was an incident in the coaxing. Where's Fotheringham off his line? In the end, flapping at absolutely nothing. Zaniolo, his run, his header, both absolutely perfect.
Aston Villa menunjukkan performa yang luar biasa dengan mengalahkan juara bertahan Manchester City dengan skor 1-0 dalam pertandingan pekan ke-15 Premier League musim tahun 2023 tahun 2024. Pertandingan ini berlangsung di Villa Park pada Kamis dini hari WIB, 7 Desember tahun 2023. Selama pertandingan, Aston Villa berhasil menciptakan berbagai peluang emas. Gol kemenangan bagi tuan rumah akhirnya tercipta pada menit ke-74 melalui aksi impresif dari Leon Bailey. Kemenangan ini membawa Aston Villa naik ke peringkat ketiga dalam klasemen sementara Premier League dengan total 32 poin. Hasil ini juga berarti Manchester City harus turun ke posisi keempat dengan 30 poin.